want to have a baby.
Not this again.
What does that mean, not this again? You make it sound like I'm nagging you to take out the trash.
It just seems like every time we see Karen and Joe, you suddenly want to have a baby.
Well, that's because I want a baby and they have a baby. Besides, they're not even married.
Yeah, because he knocked her up.
Well, they seem happy.
Do they? They seem happy to you?
Yeah.
Because she seems more neurotic than she's ever seen in her entire life.
Well, that's new. And
Wasn't it you that 2 weeks ago said how happy you were that we had our freedom? That we could go out of town on a moment's notice, that we could sleep in on the weekends, we could...
And I also said how willing I would be to give all of that up for our family. How sleeping in wouldn't be nearly as wonderful as having our baby come crawling into bed with us.
Do we have to talk about this right now? We really don't have time. We have like 20 guests coming in 10 minutes.
Well, that's funny because we had time for sex.
Hey, come on. Look, I just don't think it's a good time right now, okay? Things aren't really that stable for me at work. And you've worked so hard to get where you are. I mean, do you really think you're ready to give all that up for a baby?
Whoa, why do I have to give anything up?
I don't know, do you really think that you can keep working the hours that you've been working and have time for a baby? I mean, you don't have time for me as it is.
So that's what this is really about. You're afraid I'll have less time for you.
Yeah. We barely spend any time together as it is.
And that's all my fault?
No, I just...
You know what? You're never gonna be ready. We've been married for 3 years. We both said we wanted to have kids young.
Well, I changed my mind.
I'm sorry, you what?
I changed my mind. All of our friends who have kids, none of them are happy. They never have sex anymore. And they have parties with bounce houses. Bounce houses!
Well, I wouldn't want anyone's sex life to be affected. I mean, God forbid.
It's not...
And I would never have a bounce house at a party. Bounce house?
Look, it's not just that. If we do this, our whole life will change.
So?
So maybe I don't want it to.
It's not really how it works. I mean, it's not like, gee, sweetie, I changed my mind. I don't want Chinese food for dinner tonight. We both agreed that we wanted to have kids before we got married. No, you don't get to change your mind just like that.
Well, how come I just did?
How convenient.
Really?
I went off the pill last month.